The season's just getting started, but we've already got the chance to break some records. Today we take on Sivasspor in the league, and then we travel to Spain to face Atletico Madrid. So, hello there everybody, merhaba arkadaşlar, welcome back to the channel. Tekrar hoş geldiniz. We're back to Football Manager. Just a little detour with Truck Simulator yesterday, but we're back with the Football Manager video. Come back a little bit earlier than I stated in the last episode, and that's got nothing to do with the fact that last night I was a bit tired and I didn't have time to play through to that point. No, nothing at all. It's because of this. We have got the chance to set a new record. Genclerbirligi have an all-time 20-game unbeaten streak record, which we have equaled, and today we get the chance to pass it. So the first match is Sivasspor, and then we're going to travel to Spain to take on Atletico Madrid, one of our toughest games in the Champions League, but who knows, maybe we can pull off a surprise. No more ins as far as transfers go. Now you will see a lot of loans happened. This always seems to happen with me, right at the end of the transfer window, deadline day, clubs come in with offers for my players. So we've sent a few players out on loan. The notable ones, Servet Şentürk, he's gone to Kasımpaşa, fellow Super League team. I'm just hoping there he's going to get more game time than we're currently able to offer him. Ibrahim Bayraktar, now he just actually scored his debut goal for the club. I'll show you that in a minute. But he's off to Fenerbahce, a division below. So again, he's going to be a first team player there. So that's going to be great for his development. A couple of the youth players to come through last year, Timuçin Ceylan, Isa Koçer, they've gone off to sides in the second division. Again, they're going to be key players there, so I'm hoping for lots of development. Pimenta, I sent him off to fellow Super League team Umraniyespor. Again, he's going to be a key player there, and I think there's a particular reason why Umraniyespor wanted him, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. But again, it's just we've got a stacked midfield, and I think he's going to be a key player there. He's going to play, hopefully, 30-plus games, whereas with us, he was probably going to get maybe 10 starts and a few substitute appearances. So only actually one game since that Champions League playoff in the last episode, and that was Umraniyespor. And you'll see here straight away, 3-0 win, it was quite easy, is Pimenta scored a brace. So I think that's why Umraniyespor came in with a loan offer for him almost immediately afterwards. I mean, he was great in that game, but as I said, I just think with Van der Gen, Waco, with Salah Özcan, and Samed Kilic, he's going to struggle to get into the team. Omer Korkmaz we've got as well. Mosameng, there's so many options in midfield that he's the player who's furthest back in terms of his development. So sending him out on loan, I believe, is the right choice at this time. Ibrahim Bayraktar with his debut goal for the club. I'm going to show this one to you, actually, because it was quite the screamer. So we see here, Bayraktar gets the ball. Now, gets a lucky deflection there. It bounces off the back of Waco, but we keep hold of possession. And then it just comes to him on the edge of the area. Boom! Straight in the corner. Fantastic strike. But, as I said, he's now off on loan. A division down, because he's nowhere near the level of Gustafsson, even though Gustafsson is a bit in and out of form. So it's going to be good for him to develop at that lower level for a year. And then we'll see what he's like when he comes back next year. One thing I will show you quickly, because I haven't really done this on the channel before, finances, just to give you a picture of the overall, under the hood side of the club. So as you can see here, our overall balance is pretty good. 36 million in the black. I was going to say in the red then. It's because it's got a red title, confusing. 36 million in the black. You'll see there's a big dip here. That's because of the new stadium. So despite the fact that we've had to fork out a lot of money for this stadium, we're still doing well. We've still got a healthy bank balance. Transfer budget was 21.5 million this season. I've still got 15 million left, so that's pretty good. The only thing is now for outgoing sales, the board have reduced the amount of money they will add to the transfer budget when we sell someone due to the costs of the stadium. The wage budget is just under £600,000 a week. We're currently spending £536,000 a week. So there is room in there. I mean, we could have maybe brought in another player or two. But realistically, the way this save has gone so far, I think that 60,000 is probably going to get eaten up by players demanding new contracts and getting wage rises. But overall, finances are healthy. And when you consider that in just under 2 years' time, we're going to move into a stadium that is going to almost triple our potential attendance each week, I think financially we're set for the future. And just to give you an overview of our general facilities beyond the stadium, training facilities, I got the board to improve them on a couple of occasions, so they're state of the art. Data analysis I've been building up. It was basic when I came, and we've got that up to a good level now. The youth facilities are superb. They've been improved a couple of times as well. And we've got established youth recruitment, exceptional junior coaching. These are all things that I've got the board to agree to, because as you might have guessed, developing youth players is something I like to do in these saves. Anyway, on to the lineups for today's game. So we've gone with Juve Karan in goal. We've got Savic and Gökhan Gül in the centre of defence. Akkaya and Yusuf Ajer in the fullback positions. Van der Gen and Waco pairing up in the centre of midfield. Şengül and Welbeck playing on the wings. Mosameng, and a debut for our new Belgian signing, Besse, up front. Now, I have rotated a bit, bearing in mind that we've got Atletico Madrid coming up. I mean, it's only really Utku, Juve Karan, possibly Savic, Şengül, and Waco who are likely to feature in that game. Similar shape from Sivasspor, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we don't cancel each other out. Team talk, I'm going to tell them to pick up where they left off last time. Tunnel interview, we've left Samed Kilic out, yes, because he hasn't fully recovered yet, and I want to keep him fresh for the Atletico Madrid game. All right, let's kick this off. As you can see, in addition to my new microphone, I've played around with the settings a bit. I hope the sound is coming through better, and there's going to be less clipping in this one. There may be a bit more background noise to allow for the clipping not to take place. I've had to adjust those settings a bit. Anyway, I've also adjusted my camera angle. Oh, Besse with an early chance. He nearly got a goal 1 minute into his debut there. But yeah, I've gone with the sideline camera angle, and I'm sticking with the TV director stuff for the replays. This is just to give me a better overview of the pitch, so we can see more of how the team is shaping up, even when they don't have the ball. Okay, so Sivasspor looking to launch a counter-attack here. Hopefully we're going to close them down. But no, not yet. Oh, they're going to fire off a shot, and it's just gone wide. Okay, it's a pretty bright start from both teams here, although that was Sivasspor's only shot so far. All right, we need to make this early dominance count for something. Mosameng's got it now. Plays it into Van der Gen, knocks it to Waco. Waco back to Mosameng. Through to Evren. Oh, he's scored those so many times before, but today he just didn't quite manage it. But here we come again. Waco out to Welbeck. Welbeck plays it to Mosameng. Van der Gen, Evren, to Besse, out to Welbeck, and what was that? He'll kick himself for missing that. I think he did kick himself instead of kicking the ball there. Savic! Savic has got the goal off the corner. Fantastic header, that one. Great, we've taken the lead, so Welbeck can breathe a sigh of relief. Let's have a look at that from the other angle. Fantastic stuff. Just glanced the header in from the corner of the 6-yard box. Beautiful, beautiful headed goal, that one. But here comes Sivasspor. Oh, they've hit the post. They've hit the post. That would have been against the run of play, I think. But all right, for now, I'm happy with the performance so far, especially as we've rotated a lot of players in. We're resting some of the key players today. Are we going to get to half-time? Should just tell the boys to concentrate. Let's get to half-time with that clean sheet intact. But, oh, here comes Sivasspor. One last attack for this half. Yusuf, good awareness there to intercept that ball. Let's keep a hold of it now, boys. Oh, Welbeck just ran too early. He's not having a great game out there, actually, Welbeck. But here comes Evren. Evren's going to whip the ball in. And there we go. The guy who's not having a great game, Welbeck, has just scored in stoppage time in the first half. Good stuff. I think that's his first league goal for the club. He's scored for us in the Champions League qualifiers before. But yeah, it was Evren again. Whips the cross in. Simple tap in for Welbeck at the far post. Evren and Holtman usually combine for those, of course, but Holtman's being rested today. And that looks like half-time. Okay, so I told them not to get complacent. Besse looks stressed. He's kind of been a bit anonymous on his debut so far, although he does have a 6.7, so he's obviously been doing something. Opening highlight out of the way, and now the minutes are ticking by. Not much happening, but here we go. We've got a throw in. Mosameng has gone wide to collect it, but The inside pass to Evren was just slightly misplaced, but never mind. We've picked it up again, thanks to Van de Gen and Waco. And it comes to Mossameng. And there we go. That seems to be a recurring theme today. Oh, sorry, hit the table. The goal scorers making a mistake, but then getting the ball back in the same move and making up for it with a goal. So yeah, beautiful through ball from Besse. There we go. He's made himself known. He's made his presence known in the game. So I'm just going to praise them. It's good to see them, because I told them not to get complacent at half-time. So the fact that they've come out and added another goal, that deserves a bit of praise, I think. Just hope they don't get complacent right now. Here comes Sivasspor. Oh, what was that? Welbeck. You should have picked that one up, son. But Yusuf launches one into the middle. Mossameng picks up the attempted clearance. It comes back to Mossameng, out to Welbeck. He's cutting inside to Besse. Waco, out to Welbeck. Is he going to hit the cross in? Yes, and Besse, there we go. The young Belgian has scored on his debut. Fantastic stuff. All credit to Welbeck for the assist, they say. So again we see this theme occurring that I was mad at Welbeck for not tracking back to pick up that loose ball, but then he ends up supplying the assist. Interesting the way this game's worked out today. I think it's good having this sideline view. I'm definitely seeing a lot more of the action. Subs. We haven't made any subs yet. Okay, and we've got a big game coming up. So I'm saying let's take Evren Şengül off, give him a bit of a rest ahead of that big game. And we're going to take off one of the centre-backs. I'm going to bring Ben Shields on for Savic, because Savic has got a yellow, and I might be using him against Atletico as well. And we're going to bring on Fatih Aktay up front. Let's take off Besse while he's on a high. So he's got an assist and a goal today. Great stuff as we march towards 21 games unbeaten. New record for the club. Let's see how long we can keep this one going. But we're into stoppage time now. Final throw of the ball for Sivasspor, quite literally. Okay, it's gone out for a goal kick. I guess that's just to build up to the goal kick being the final action of the game. Indeed it is. Great second half performance. Got to say there, they did not sit back and take it easy. So I'm going to tell the team that I'm happy with the result and the way you played. So let's have a quick look at what that means for the league table. Early days, of course, but you see, there's a few teams that have had a great start. Akhisarspor are continuing last season's form. They've won all 3 of their matches so far. Fenerbahce and Besiktas here are still to play their match, but they're both on 2 wins apiece so far. So it'll be interesting to see if Fenerbahce are going to make a comeback this season. But anyway, now our thoughts turn to the Champions League and Atletico Madrid. So fade to black and be right back. And welcome back, everybody, for our first Champions League game away to Atletico Madrid. I got a news item before this game that we have brought a grand total of 100 fans with us. So we'll see how this goes. This is how we're lining up. Now, we've gone with our 4-3-3 defensive midfielder formation. I normally wouldn't play this. Last season, I was always using that 4-4-2 counter-attacking formation, but we got trounced on a couple of occasions, if you remember, away to Bayern Munich, away to Manchester United. So I thought I'll try and be a bit more proactive this time and see what happens. They're lining up to how we lined up in the last game at a 4-2-3-1. So we'll see how it goes. Just looking at the names there, Enes Ünal, they've got a Turkish striker up front. They've got Griezmann there. Koke's there. They've also, look at that, they've got a defender, S. Savic, and we've got a defender, S. Savic. Hopefully the referee doesn't get confused by that. Anyway, let's kick things off. We are going to say, go out there and pull off an upset. Didn't really get anyone in the green. So we're just going to add, you've got what it takes. And let's kick things off. I do apologize again about the sound. I noticed in between recordings that for some reason the game sound was coming out of the computer speakers, even though I'd set those to mute. There's something weird going on with the sound settings, but I managed to sort that out now. And here we go, an early chance. Gustafsson is through. Ooh, a save by the keeper. Oh, if Gustafsson could have scored there. Well, that would have been a dream start for us. But here we go. We've still got the chance. No, Atletico dealt with the corner. And now they're streaming forward in numbers. Okay, but the striker there decided to go it alone. And I think that was the wrong choice. Yeah, I just still do need to play around with this microphone a bit. I'm aware that, there's a bit of background noise coming. We'll sort that out soon enough. But another chance for us. And Gustafsson, and this time he scored! 6 minutes in, and we've taken the lead. So going with this formation, it's had the desired effect, at least early in the game. We might have to pull this back to something a bit more defensive later, but for now, absolutely fantastic. Look at that, they just completely failed to deal with the clearance. And if you offer Evren and Gustafsson a second chance like that, they're going to take it. Okay, so we're 1-0 up. We've had the 2 chances, both on target so far. We've restricted, them to more wayward shots. Hopefully, this is going to continue. And look at this, nice play. Waco has, he was scoring those in the World Cup, of course, in the summer. Nearly got another one here today. Great little intricate passing play there, though. Passing play, even. And we got a quick interception there. Everen's through on goal. What's he going to do? He's going to whip in another cross. And Gustafsson scored a second. Gustafsson scored a second. Absolutely fantastic. Wow. Took a deflection, but we'll take it. So let's see. Evren, he draws 3 defenders with him. Beats all of them. Waco, beautiful little knockback from Waco there. And Gustafsson slots it in. Wow, against all odds, we are 2-0 up in Madrid. Much better than our last trip to Madrid so far. Okay, so let's see how this goes from here. And Atletico haven't launched another attack since then. We better tell the boys to concentrate. Let's see if we can carry this 2-0 to half-time. Then in the second half, I don't know, then we get into that awkward decision. Do we make tactical changes? Do we go more defensive and protect this lead, but then risk opening up more opportunities for Atletico? Or do we just keep things as they are? Well, let's see. Atletico have got a chance here to pull one back before the break. And, you traitor, Enes Ünal scoring against his own countrymen. Doesn't he want Turkish football to succeed? Okay, that's exactly what we didn't want to happen at this point. Oh, yeah, kind of short cross, flicked on, and then Enes Ünal with the volley. Okay, there's still more action to come in this first half. Are we going to bounce back and restore our 2-goal advantage? No, possibly not. But okay, we keep winning the ball back. Even if we give it away, we win it back. I'm impressed by that. Samed knocks it through to Waco. Waco with another chance. Oh, I thought he was going to get the goal then. Okay, we got the corner though, but the corner is straight at an Atletico defender. Oh, and they're able to break quickly. I need to have a look into my corner setups, I think. Oh, and the ball got through, but nobody was there. Bit of a sliding tackle, but we end up with a goal kick. So, okay, we'll take it. Okay, see, Savic has been booked, but it's not our Savic, it's their Savic. So, nothing to worry about there. It looks like it's going to be 2-1 at half-time. Now we have to watch out for them coming at us hard. They're going to get a bit of a lashing from their manager, I'm sure. A tongue lashing, of course. So let's say, yeah, we've got to guard against complacency. Do not think this job is done. I'm sure they will not think that. I'm not going to make any tactical changes yet. I'm going to see how Atletico shape up. Do they really come at us intensely, or are they kind of in panic mode and unable to do anything? But look at that. We've had 10 shots and 6 on target to their 1 on target. That's been the difference so far, I think, in this game. But Atletico have got a free kick here. This is going to be dangerous. And, ooh, just clipped the top of the crossbar, it looked like there. I see that a lot on Football Manager 2018. Balls just kind of clipping the crossbar on those long shots. I don't know if that's what happens in real life or I'm just imagining it. Okay, here we go. Hussein Gunesh, come on. We'll take off the guy with the yellow card. I've got a couple of players looking nervous as well, but I don't have a left back to bring on in place of Neil Tom. Salah Ozcan, why are you looking nervous? Well, I'm going to put on Omer Korkmaz then. A youngster, but he'll be fired up. And we're going to tell them to concentrate. Okay, here we go. We've got the ball. Evren plays it through to Gustafsson. Gustafsson's beat his man, and oh, dear, he made so close. Oh, if he'd have scored that, that would have been game over. That would have been game over. Okay. Let's see what happens on this corner. Holtman whips one into Samed. He's hit the crossbar. And Waco. Oh, how did that not go in? We should have got a goal there. Atletico now. Oh, this is getting tense. Okay. Tactics. Let's have a look. I'm gonna take it off control. We're gonna go standard. I'm not gonna go defensive. We're gonna go standard and structured. Okay, what else are we gonna do here? We're gonna stop running at the defense, although that has been working nicely for us. I'm gonna take off play out of defense. Yeah, I just want them to get the ball out of defense at the moment, so we'll be looking for that. Don't want to drop the tempo. Be a bit more disciplined. I won't tell them to stick to positions yet, though. And I'm going to leave that final substitution for late in the game. Let's do a bit of the old time wasting. Tighten up. Okay, time for a time wasting sub, I think. Who's going to come on? Someone. Yeah, let's get Danny Welbeck on to scare the crap out of them. But that means taking Holtman off. But we're just going to have to go with it. Oh, I'm going to make some more tweaks. We're going to clear the ball to the flanks. Like, get it out of there. We're going to lower the tempo right down. Stick to positions. Okay. Hopefully that's going to work. Okay, Atletico have got a free kick. This is going to be the last chance of the game. And, oh, we blocked it. Clear it. Come on, boys, clear it. That's it. Hoof it up the pitch. And we've won. Unbelievably, we've won. We've beaten Atletico thanks to those goals from Hakan Gustafsson. That's got to be one of the biggest wins yet. An away win in the Champions League. That might even be our first away win in the Champions League, excluding the qualifiers. Wow. You proved everybody wrong. Great result. That's what we've got to say. Absolutely fantastic. Definitely the right choice to go with that more attacking lineup and ditch, the whole defensive 2 banks of 4 counter-attacking stuff. Definitely the right choice. We've upstaged Atletico. What does that mean for the group? Let's have a look. So in the other game, the other game hasn't been played yet. This must have been one of them early kickoffs. Gustafsson, yes, we've got to praise Gustafsson. He's finally finding a bit of form again. He was all right in pre-season with the Champions League qualifiers and the Super Cup, and then he had a poor game in the league. But it's good to see that is the best performance he's delivered in his time with us so far. Fantastic. Let's have a look then. Okay, so we had a 6 o'clock kickoff. That's why. So let's just click through and see what happens in the Leverkusen-Chelsea game. I am hoping for a Leverkusen win. That's going to throw the group wide open, I think. Let's see what happens. Leverkusen did indeed win. Wow, they scored in the first minute. So both Chelsea and Atletico, the 2 favourites for the group, lose on the opening day. Let's have a look at the matches we've got coming up. I mean, that was exciting. But we've got Leverkusen at home. That's a game I'd earmarked as one that we need to win. I don't know, should I come back for that one? Or should I maybe play through as far as the Chelsea home game? I don't know, I'll let you decide. Leave us a comment. What match would you like to see next? Leverkusen or Chelsea? Let us know in the comments. But, well, look at that green. This is a fantastic start to the season. Who knows what's going to happen this year? Well, if you have enjoyed that video, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'm Dodgy Gamer, and I'll see you again soon.